Hey, what up, decisive marketers? I'm so excited to bring you today's video because this too is truly unique. It's called Ngage.ai and it's an alternative to Kahoot. And what it does is that it allows you to host live polls, live quizzes, and it also has a slides feature, and people can ask their questions live, and it comes to you as well. So it's really interesting. But before I dive into Ngage.ai, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more digital marketing and e-commerce content. Here we go. Here we are in Ngage.ai. I'm a little bit worried about this video as that I'm going to be doing as well, because I'm not really sure how I'm going to present, as there is a dashboard right here, and also a viewer, audience view as well. Okay, so I have set up some of these features right here. Okay, so the first one is the live poll. Okay, so I have a quiz, I have a ratings poll, I have a word cloud, and I have also there is a audience Q&A section. There is slides, so I have set up some simple slides in here. There is one called inspiration, not really sure what that is. Probably they're going to be uploading some templates in here, and then you can invite your team and also look at some of the analytics right here. Okay, so it's very simple too. And I'm going to kind of show you some of the features in the quiz polls features. I mean, what do they have, right? So this is a very straightforward quiz here. You pretty much choose a answer, right? And you can show the leaderboard. So let me just turn that on as well. Okay, so it's a simple single choice answer, right? So you could just pretty much select the answer. Oops, this would be this one right here. Okay, so we're going to try out the quiz feature later. Okay, and they do have a rating poll, so after the session that you have, you can ask everyone, hey, can you tell me what you feel about today's event, right? And you can set the ratings right here. Okay, and you can have a word cloud, right? So something like this, where what comes into your mind when you hear the word, let's say lifetime views. Okay, so I'm gonna update this. Okay, so then people can click on the word cloud and vote for the words that they want. There are a couple of other poll features right here as well. There is a multiple choice poll. Okay, so how did you hear about us? Okay, so then your website, emails, Facebook, friend. Okay, and this would be a multiple choice, and if it's a sort of like a quiz, you can mark correct answers as well, right? So I'm just going to go with a very simple multiple choice question right here. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is, okay, so this is the audience view, right? So what happens is, I'm just going to open this up. Is there a way to do so? Okay, let me just open another window. Okay, so this is the event right here. So I'm going to click on present. So this is my presenter mode, right? This is my presenter mode, and so what happens is that I can see this. This is my screen, but this is what the audience are seeing. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so stop. play. Okay, show Q&A. So how does this work? Okay, present. Okay, so once I'm done, I click lock. Is that it? Okay, I have not really tested it out yet. Okay, so this is the audience view. Okay, I'm not sure how do I move on to the next question. Do I jump right here? I guess I hit play, right? Do I do that? Okay, so let me just try this now. Okay, so I guess this is where you control everything. This, I'm not really sure what this does. Maybe this is your presenter mode. Yep, I think I think so, right? So okay, so let me explain. I guess it's really confusing, right? Because there's actually 3 different views, so I was trying to understand what's going on. Okay, so how it works is, this is let's say you're hosting a live event, and what happens is that you will share this screen, right? So this is the screen that goes out to everyone. Okay, this is what your audience are seeing, right? So this is, so what happens is that your audience are going to scan this QR code right here and land on this page right here. Okay, land on this page right here, and then let me see what this is. Create live stream. Okay, so no, this is just a okay, so there's a way to change the presenter mode as well, so this is quite interesting. Okay, so this is the custom theme. Okay, so we'll come to that later on, right? So I'm not sure how I landed on this page. So okay, so it actually changes. This is kind of cool. Okay, right. So and then okay, so let's jump back and recap, right? So this is where this is the presenter view. Okay, so this is what you will share onto your screen. This is your viewers, view, right, on their phone or whatever it is, and this is where you control everything, right? So this is where you control everything. And so this is the live Q&A. Okay, so we're going to jump in here. So the first one is multiple choice poll. So and so when I switch around this play button, so if I click on play right here, it's going to show this right here. If I it's going to show the multiple choice poll, and if I switch to a quiz, it will switch to this quiz right here. Can you see that? Okay, right. And the ratings poll, so if I switch to this, it will switch to the, let me see. Okay, so it's switching right now. It took a while to change. Okay, and if I switch to the word cloud, it's going to show the word cloud, right? So you just kind of click on it, and people can add their own words as well. And then if there's any Q&A, so if I can ask a question right here, what do you think about the okay, so we're gonna send this question right here, and then people can vote it up. Okay, and I can see the live questions coming in here, and let's see. So this is to kind of highlight the question. Let me see what this is. Okay, reverted to the original position. Let me just add another one. I can put in my own name as well, right? I can select myself. Okay, I'm gonna send this as myself. Okay, so one thing that is a little bit sad right here is you can't put a profile photo in here, right? So I think there is no way to put a profile image. So let me just switch back in here. Okay, I kind of lost it, right? So let me just click on this again. Oops. Okay, so I'm gonna click on no, I'm gonna click. Okay, that's correct. Okay, Q&A. Can I move this up? Okay. Does it reflect right here? Okay, I guess this part is just for you to take note of, and this is to strike off the question. Yep, so that question is answered and it disappears. Okay, right, so that's what it is. This is where your Q&A comes in, and this is the poll. So let me just jump into the polls section. Okay, successfully voted. Okay, right, cool. So there's one vote right here. So I guess the more people vote, the more the words come out bigger as well, right? Because this is a word cloud. So that's how the word cloud works. And let's try the quiz, right? So I'm going to switch to the quiz. Okay, so one thing is a lot of things are not very customizable yet. So over here, it just kind of shows a illustration, right? So I can't change that. So how do we start? So I got to make it visible. Okay, so that means I got to switch them around, right? So okay, so let's say I click on this, I click on submit. Okay, so that's correct. Okay, and then I got to click on the next one. It shows the next question. I'm going to choose a wrong answer, right? So okay, that's not correct. Okay, and then I can see the answers right here, and then we'll go to the next one. I'm gonna answer this again. I'm gonna select this. Okay, that's correct. And I got to enable leaderboard. So where is the leaderboard? Let me just see where it is. full screen highlight, show highlighted question in full screen. So I guess that's what it is, right? So let me just jump back into the Q&A again and highlight this question. So to switch back to this, how does it work? Okay, in the meantime, let me see how to enable the leaderboard. So privacy, hidden from search, require authentication, live polls, poll number, vote counter. Okay, there we go, right? Enable leaderboard. Okay, let's see. Okay, seems like leaderboard is not available in this plan that I have. Let me just check. Okay, so let's go to pricing right here. Nope. So maybe they have not enabled it for me yet, right? Because I've got the silver plan right here. Okay, so let me just switch around and let's see. Enable, no, it's not possible. So I can do moderation. Okay, that's not available as yet. Okay, so Facebook live stream, how does this work? Because I'm not connected to anything at all yet. Okay, I have a feeling these features are not live yet. It's not that leaderboard is not working, but I think that it's not available yet. That's what I think. I might be wrong though. Okay, and then so we covered the live polls as well, right? So I'm just going to jump into the slides right here. Okay, and so what happens is I can actually use Ngage to create not PowerPoint slides, but slides in general. So I can actually, so the first slide, so let me just see how it works, right? So switching to the slides, I have to maybe activate this somehow. How do I do so? Okay, live stream, pause. Okay, is there a way that okay, present. Okay, is that the correct one? Present. Okay, what happened? Okay, let me just try this again. I'm presenting on a different screen. Okay, so what happens is right now, this is the viewer, the audience mode, and they're actually viewing my slides. Okay, so I'm just going to switch to the video first and present. Okay, so now it is okay, so now it is showing my slides right here, and then I can switch over to this and I can play a video.
Hi everyone.
Let me just mute the audio here. Okay, so I guess what happens is that the audience will have the video on their own end as well. So it's not linked at all, right? And then once I exit presentation mode, it disappears. Okay, so so it's actually working right now. Okay, but it's not very customizable because all the content is in the middle right here. I can't fully utilize everything. Yep. Okay, So this is the, this is actually a video. Okay, so let me just kind of go through some of these features right here. So the first one is video. So the video works via a direct link, right? You have to have a direct link right here. So I actually make use of a direct link video right here. And if you insert a YouTube video, what happens is that it doesn't show correctly. Okay, because it does not it is actually a iframe, right? So if you put in a video, it actually loads up the entire page on YouTube. So but one thing is that because it's an iframe, you can put in anything, right? So I can even load up my site right here, and I can put the title, right? So my website. Okay, so my website actually loads in here as well. Alright, can you see that? Right. Okay, so we can jump back to type again, and there's a lot more options. So I can actually I can actually have my results in here. So I can then turn the options into, the results into a slides. Okay, so word cloud. So let me save this. Okay, and then the word cloud appears right here, and Q&A. Right, we can see the questions in here. So let's see, ratings, save. So you can see the ratings in here, right? But one thing that I feel is they should show the entire height of the object, right? Because this is kind of scrolling, so they got to kind of fix that a little bit, so that's embedded very nicely into the slides. And then quiz, I can show the quiz results as well. Okay, and I can just create my own slides. Right, so you got the instructions. Okay, so I can move this up as the first page or whatever it is. And what is big? So let's try that. Big image. So let's put in one then. Okay, it feels like image doesn't seem very different, so not really sure what this does. Okay, and you can also show reaction at the bottom here, so this is kind of interesting. Let me just present it again, and then we'll switch to the presentation mode. Okay, so okay, the big slide doesn't seem to show up. Right, the big slide doesn't seem to show up for some reason. Might be an issue on their end, right? So I'm going to select one of these ones, put the reactions in here. Okay, let me save this. Oh, possibly because I have not saved that slide. That could be a reason, right? So let me try that again. Present. Okay. Okay, so there we go, right? But it can't be seen properly in here. So let me just switch back to the very first slide where I inserted some reaction buttons as well. Okay, so there we go. The instruction page, right? So it does take some time to reflect between the presenter and the original audience view. It seems like the instructions isn't showing correctly as well, but of course, you know, the slides feature is in beta, right? So there could be some issues that they have to iron out. Okay, so let's see what else they have. So headings, those are quite straightforward, right? So it's like a start of the slides kind of thing, and you can put a background image as well. So okay, you can have a background image like this. Right, and you can also hide the instruction bar and hide results. Right, so I guess pretty much that's what it is. Of course, it's still a tool that is work in progress, and hopefully, you know, the leaderboard feature is actually built into you know, the silver plan that I have, and I think that, you know, the slides feature definitely has to be improved on, you know, having people being able to upload their own profile image to participate as well, rather than just showing a silhouette. It's not really very interesting, right? So a lot of work to be improved on, but you know, I can see that this could be a very interesting tool once you know, everything is built up, the developing well, right? So I guess that's all I have to share about Ngage. I think it's a very interesting tool. We have similar tools that came that I have also reviewed in my channel, such as Dupo, and I think there was another form tool as well that I couldn't remember because it's been quite a while, right? And they do have these live polls features as well, but they didn't have any leaderboard feature. So I think that this one comes very you know, in terms of feature wise, this would be much more engaging as a live survey, live poll, live you know, presentation tool feature, right? So I guess that's all I have to share about Ngage. If you enjoyed this video, do give me a thumbs up. If you know anyone who could benefit from Ngage, be sure to share this video with them, and let me know what you think about Ngage in the comments below. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.